Bangkok. Thailand's bustling capital offers visitors a rich tapestry of ornate temples, gleaming skyscrapers, irresistible shopping, mouth-watering cuisine, and teeming street life, most spreading east from the banks of the winding Chao Phraya River all the way to the city's two busy international airports. What most people don't know is that long before Bangkok built any of its famously congested roads, it had canals. Canals to control floods, canals to drain swamps, canals for transport, for defense, for water, and for food. And some of Bangkok's very first canals were built here, in a part of Bangkok called Thonburi. In 1771, Siam's freshly crowned King Taksin faced a problem. His new capital, Thonburi, was being overwhelmed by a steady stream of newcomers, fleeing famine, poverty, and unrest. Refugees from the sacked capital, Ayutthaya, from newly conquered territories in Cambodia and Laos, and ethnic Teochews from China's Guangdong province. Thonburi had started out 300 years before as a simple village on the river delta. Ancient Thonburi's original inhabitants were farmers who grew fruit, bananas and pomelo, betel nut and rose apples, durians and sugarcane, mangoes and mangosteens. In 1538, Ayutthaya's king decided the river's meandering path was an intolerable impediment to the capital's burgeoning trade with China and Europe. He ordered a shortcut be dug from merchant ships plying between the capital and the sea. Using water buffaloes to dig a channel, the king's workers created Khlong Wat Bangkok, cutting for just 2 kilometers, which used to take 14. Khlong Wat opened in 1552. As the Chao Phraya's waters rushed in, they gouged it wider and deeper. Eventually, the river's original course dwindled, and the village they surrounded now sat on an island formed between the old river and the new canal. As trade on Khlong Wat grew, so did the island village called Thonburi, but known locally as Bangkok. When he liberated the smoldering ruins of Siam's capital Ayutthaya from Burmese invaders in 1767, Siam's Chinese-Siamese general Taksin decided to move the capital south to Thonburi. In Thonburi, the fortress of Wittayakhom still stood, as well as the wall built around it 2 centuries earlier. Taksin built a new palace within the old city walls near Wittayakhom, and on December 28, 1767, established Thonburi as the new capital and was crowned King of Siam. To help accommodate and feed his subjects, Taksin extended the old village north to Bangkok Noi and ordered the island's orchards converted into rice paddies. To better defend the capital, he ordered in 1771 that the irrigation canals that once watered Thonburi's orchards be widened and turned into a moat. The dirt excavated from those canals was then used, along with bricks salvaged from Ayutthaya's ruins, to build ramparts and walls for the new capital. Starting from Bangkok Noi, near what is now City Ouch Hospital, the Thonburi Moat stretched south to Bangkok Yai. Retracing the Khlong's historic route is possible, though not particularly scenic. Thonburi's ancient moat has succumbed to urban development and was, at the time of filming, being redeveloped. Its polluted remnants play peekaboo from beneath bridges, streets, and houses. You can start at the canal's southern end, at the mouth of Khlong Wat Tai Talat, near what is now Wat Wittayakhom, beneath Anutin Thawat Bridge. This was the southern end of the Thonburi Moat. In those days, Wat Wittayakhom was known as Wat Tai Talat, or Temple and Market. When he made Thonburi the capital, Taksin incorporated Wat Tai Talat within the palace walls. The Khlong meanders north along present-day Arun Road and the tourist shops along Wang Derm Road. Just north of Wat Arun, it is crossed by Khlong Wat Arun. In the Thonburi period, Wat Arun was still part of Thonburi Palace, and this small canal was the palace's northern moat. To the west, it links up with Khlong Mon. At this point, the moat's name changes to Khlong Ban Mo, after a community of Hmong potters that once sat near what is now the Royal Thai Navy Convention Hall. At the mouth of Khlong Ban Mo and Khlong Mon sits Wat Nak Khlong. On the left and on the right, serene Wat Khlong Wan. The the water in these moats was once clear and clean enough to drink. In addition to being a defensive structure, a moat was an important mode of transport, as well as a habitat for fish and giant freshwater prawns. Later, as the capital shifted across the Chao Phraya and Bangkok spread eastwards, the old moat was left untended. Homes began to encroach, and parts were covered by roads and bridges. The canal filled with garbage and silt. Luckily, there's still plenty of delicious dining in the area that doesn't rely on what's cut in the clothes. Bangkok is famous for this street food, so don't miss the variety of dishes turned out at these humble street-side diners and carts. Just order, grab a fork and spoon from the box on your table, and dig in. You pay the bill after you eat. Across the street from Wat Tai Talat on Arun Amuru Road, you can grab a quick lunch at Uncle's Ayutthaya Boat Noodles. Just pick your noodles, your flavor of soup, your meat, and your spice level, and slip away. A 5-minute walk up scenic Khlong Mon, you'll find the Ban Pristine restaurant. Here, you can sample a range of traditional Thai favorites while watching the long-tail boats roar up and down the canal. Heading north, the moat turns into Khlong Ban Khamin, named for the old neighborhood Ban Khamin that once stretched from Wat Tai Talat up Suwannaram to what is now Thonburi Hospital. Ban Khamin gets its name from Khamin, or turmeric, which was once this area's specialty. Ground up and sold as a traditional medicine, turmeric was once so abundant here that the smell of a bright yellow spice pervaded the entire neighborhood. There aren't an overwhelming number of options for lodgings in ancient Thonburi. The once walled city is today dominated by hospitals, temples, and the Royal Thai Navy. Close to Pralap Pier, though, you'll find charming Bon Wan Long Riverside. This 32-room hotel sits right on the Chao Phraya River, with its entrance in bustling Wan Long Market. Nearby is the tranquil 85-room theater residence. As its name suggests, this hotel was an open-air theater until it was converted in 1992 by a noted Thai actress whose mother founded the company that runs the Chao Phraya River ferries. The canal peters out just before reaching Bangkok Noi, across from Wat Amarintaram, at what was once Thonburi railway station. If you keep walking west along Bangkok Noi, you'll find yourself in the Bang Bu community, where craftsmen still use traditional methods to make Kan Long Hin bronze bowls. Though the canals improved his capital's defenses, Taksin knew the city would remain vulnerable to Burmese attack from the west. An even more powerful enemy stalked the city from the north. The gentle curve of the canal, dug in 1552 to shorten the Chao Phraya's course, meant that the outer western bank of the river was under constant threat of erosion. Before his ouster in 1782, therefore, Taksin embarked on a plan to move the capital across the river. He ordered moats and walls be built on the Chao Phraya's eastern bank, repositioning the city so the Chao Phraya flowed through its middle. The result was 3 canals. Later, these canals would be connected into one. But that project fell to Taksin's successor, and it would usher in a dramatic new chapter in Bangkok's rise as the capital of Siam.